Hi everyone. Today we're going to be talking about the differences between Mealy and Moore state machines. So the main difference between a Mealy machine and a Moore machine is that the Mealy machine can have an output change on the transition, whereas the Moore machine can only have the output change based on the state. And so if we were to look at some example state machines here, we've got our input A. With our Mealy machine, we can have this output change depending on the transition, so dependent on the inputs and the state. Whereas with the Moore machine, we can only change the output on the state. And so you'll see that to have this equivalent state machine in a Moore machine, we actually have to have an extra state in between here, because you'll notice this isn't really S2 anymore. We have to have an extra state in between there to represent when the output is high. The consequence here is that for a Mealy machine, we can be more flexible in the design and we can be faster in how we update the output. You'll notice here we have an extra cycle between when the output updates, because we have that extra state. The Moore machine, while it is a little bit slower, it tends to have simpler circuits. Having the output dependent on the input and the state requires more combinational logic, whereas here we can just tie it directly to the state. These state machines, Moore state machines, also tend to be a bit simpler in their design, because they don't have these wonky, output is 1 if it's in A and state 1. It's just the output is tied directly to the state. And so how that's going to work is that if you're more concerned with your efficiency or with keeping a simple design, you'll probably want to go with a Moore machine, whereas if you're more concerned with speed or you want to have some extra flexibility, you're probably going to want to go with a Mealy machine. And that's Mealy and Moore.